How narcissists will use dog whistles to make you look crazy. My name is Jared Mello, the wizard of radical self-respect and the shepherd of black sheep. Before I get into today's video, please remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please remember to like the video if you like it and comment below your thoughts on the video. And in today's video, I'm first going to go over what a dog whistle even is. Then I'm going to share a couple examples of what a dog whistle is. Then I'm going to share the reasons why narcissists and other abusive people will use dog whistles. And then I'm going to go over how to handle it when people use dog whistles. Make sure you stay tuned for that part. But first, what is a dog whistle? A dog whistle is when a narcissist or any other kind of abusive person, they say or do something in public or in front of other people that only you and them know the meaning of. To other people, it sounds completely innocuous and harmless, but to you and the narcissist, it is anything but that. This gives the narcissist plausible deniability, which they love. An example of this would be if you and the narcissist were fighting before you got to this event, the narcissist in front of other people, they will subtly reference this fight in a way that no one else knows the meaning of. They can't hear this dog whistle, but to you and the narcissist, you know exactly what they are referencing. Another example would be the narcissist was belittling you before, and then in front of other people, they reference this belittling in a way that only you know the meaning of. Another example would be if you're fighting about what to wear at a function, and then the narcissist brings up how you look in front of other people and what you're wearing in a way that they know is going to get under your skin. Those are all examples of a dog whistle. But it can also be a subtle gesture. It can be a wink or a gesture of your hand. And if that references something that is going to get under your skin somehow and antagonize you, that would also be a dog whistle. The key is it is indirect and it's something that only you know the meaning of. Other people, they're not going to get it. They can't hear this dog whistle. And again, this gives the narcissist plausible deniability. But why do narcissists and other abusive people do this? Well, one, especially if they're more sadistic, they just enjoy getting under your skin and antagonizing you. That part can't be understated. That can also give them some kind of dopamine rush. But another insidious reason is the narcissist has probably been grooming the people around you to believe that you are crazy. And they do this by telling half-truths. They do it by telling parts of the story. The parts of the story that make you look crazy, of course. An example of this would be the narcissist shows them your reactions via text, but then they don't show what provokes you into that reaction. In other words, the narcissist doesn't share the whole story. The narcissist doesn't share the part where they were baiting you, provoking you, and trying to get under your skin. But then they show everyone else your reaction, and it might look crazy, it might look a little bit unhinged, but the people around you, they haven't gotten the full story. So this is a way the narcissist will groom the people around you to make you look crazy. But then if you're in public with those people, the narcissist thinks, wow, this is a great opportunity for me to use a dog whistle to prove my smearing of you true. So they'll do something that will get under your skin and will bait you and provoke you into an emotional reaction in front of other people. And then you might look crazy. You might look ridiculous. You might look mentally unstable. And then to the other people there, who has already heard all these bad things about you anyway, they'll think, oh yeah, that's what the narcissist was talking about. They said they were crazy. They said they were ridiculous. And here they are being crazy and ridiculous for nothing. But little do they all know, they just didn't hear the dog whistle because the narcissist was using this dog whistle covertly as a way to covertly antagonize and get under your skin. They didn't hear the dog whistle, but you absolutely did. And this will also get the narcissist some sympathy. And other people will think, wow, I feel bad for the narcissist. They have to deal with this crazy and ridiculous person, and the narcissist will eat that up. And again, it's all part of that master plan to condition the people around you to think that you are crazy. They want to control how others perceive you and your image. They also want to control how others perceive them and their image too. But those are the reasons why narcissists will use dog whistles in front of other people, to get under your skin, to antagonize you, and they would just love it if you lose it and get really angry or break down into tears or start fighting with them in front of everyone. The narcissist would absolutely love that. So what do? Well, the first thing you don't do is you don't get sucked in. Do not give them the emotional reactions that they seek. Narcissists, they feed and thrive off of both positive and negative reactions. So the way to go is to give them no reactions at all. And if you're thinking, why do you even have to deal with this? You should be no contact. I would say, yes, you probably should be no contact, but that isn't always possible right away. Sometimes because of finances, sometimes because it's a family situation, but for whatever reason, not everyone is able to go no contact. But remember, don't give them those emotional reactions. And I have some tools on how not to give these emotional reactions as well. One is to not jade. Justify, argue, defend, or explain. Do not play their game. Another good one would be to picture or imagine some clown music playing. Think Curb Your Enthusiasm music, and when you see it through that lens, it can often disempower the narcissist's antagonism and baiting and provoking. To me, that also can really help. Or you can picture some other kinds of clown music. Also remember, the narcissist is like an emotional 4-year-old or a malfunctioning robot. And if a 4-year-old were to do this dog whistle, would it really upset you? Probably not. And again, these are just all tools to help you not be bothered by the narcissist's antagonistic behaviors. And it's easier said than done, but it's certainly something to be striving for. Also, you could simply say to them, hey, are you done yet? And do that with no emotional reaction or volatility, or you can simply smile. But whatever you do, make sure you don't give them the reactions that they seek, because ultimately that is what they want. They want you to lose it, they want you to get really angry, or they would love it for you to break down in tears and run off. They would love that, because that's going to prove they're grooming correct in their eyes. They're going to say, see? Look what I have to deal with. Look at how crazy they are. Look at how ridiculous they are. Look at how emotionally unstable they are. And to the other people that probably don't know the full story, and they haven't heard the dog whistles, they're going to think the narcissist is absolutely correct. And then they're going to run over to the narcissist if you run off and they say, oh, wow, I'm so sorry you have to deal with that. That must be a lot to deal with. What are you doing to cope with someone who's acting so crazy? And the narcissist, they will love this. They'll love all of this sympathy and attention over your perceived bad behavior. But again, it's only happening because they are using a dog whistle that other people can't hear. Other things might have a dog whistle-like effect, but it is not dog whistling. For example, I had a video before about how Paul Thomas Anderson would whisper terrible things into Fiona Apple's ear at parties, and she would get really upset. That has a dog whistle effect, but it is not a dog whistle. I would call that covert bullying. Not the same, but the effect it produces is similar. But again, to deal with the dog whistle, do not get sucked in. Imagine clown music playing or Curb Your Enthusiasm music playing. Picture the narcissist as a malfunctioning robot or an emotional 4-year-old. And also, gray rock would help too. That's when you're calm, boring, and you don't give any emotional reactions. That would also help as well. But ideally, as long as you think of something that helps you to not give them an emotional reaction, I am all for that. But to reiterate the video here, a dog whistle is when a narcissist or abusive person says or does something in front of other people or in public that only you and them know the meaning of. To other people, it sounds innocuous and harmless, but to you and the narcissist, it is anything but that. And they do this because they want to get under your skin and to bait and provoke you into an emotional reaction in front of other people. This will contribute to you looking crazy, and the narcissist wants to control how others perceive you, not to mention they enjoy getting under your skin anyway, and it connects the dots to the narcissist grooming of the people around you too. But to get over this, to get through it, don't give them the emotional reactions they seek. And again, picture that clown music, the Curb Your Enthusiasm music, see the narcissist as the emotional 4-year-old or a malfunctioning robot. And if you got this far, please remember to subscribe to the channel, like I said before, like the video if you liked it, and comment below your thoughts on the video. Have you experience with people using dog whistles against you? Let us know below, because I'm sure other people would be able to relate to it too. With that, thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.